want to take a moment and discuss the retail business and the future of GameStop. With respect to retail operations, we plan to continue reducing costs and focusing on profitability. Revenues without profits and no future cash flow are worth nothing to shareholders. This means a smaller network of stores, an expanded mix of high-value items that fit into our trade-in model. Less talk, more earn, less store, more turn, cut noise, add worth, stack cash, prove work. Not here to hype, we let the numbers lurk. We're not here to flex, we're here to work. Having a strong balance sheet, especially in times of economic uncertainty, is a strategic advantage. The future, always uncertain, but the last decade's monetary and fiscal policies in the US and worldwide have been historic anomalies. Exiting an ultra-low interest rate era comes with ripples we can't predict. Inflation hit 40-year highs in 2022. Now, the cost of capital, real again. Under today's interest rates, any investment must deliver more. Not just someday, but now. Returns have to earn their keep.
No fluff, no perks, just sweat, just work. Cut debt, cut quirks, hold line, hold firm. We're not here for trends, we're here to earn.
Not here to talk, we're here to work. As my father always said, actions speak louder than words. We are focused on building shareholder value over the long term. We are not here to make promises. We are not here to hype things up. We are here to work. Thank you for being a shareholder.
Good evening. And yes, thank you for being a shareholder. I know I said I wouldn't be here tonight, and I have some things going on. I'm going to be taking... If my microphone can figure out what it wants to do. I'm going to take off in an hour, so I'm here for you for a while. But I appreciate you guys. I didn't post it in the Discord. Let me go post it in the Discord, and then we'll talk. A couple things happened today. One, Bitcoin crashed and or is crashing back to levels that it's previously been to, so it's not a big deal. We'll get back to where we are. I'll explain that in a minute. So, trying to attack Bitcoin is a direct attack on GameStop, considering GameStop holds Bitcoin. And it's happened before they actually were... You know, I entertain ideas of crypto, whatever it may be. We had this whole platform figured out. So, where's your wrench? It's a shield now? They changed it to a shield? That's what I'm guessing. Instead of a wrench, they give you a shield. That's all I can tell you. You're still the man. Anyway. Couple things happened today, guys. You know, we'll look at the chart right now. Let's go and look at the chart. First, this is GameStop's chart. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Gaming, appreciate you, bro. That $5 is it's the reason why I show up every day, bro. For that $5 that I need to have. I gotta have it. Appreciate you. That's just a play on people. All right, here we go. So this is your trend line. Hasn't changed. Nothing changed off of this. This is on the 4-hour chart. I can move it down to the hour chart. There's not going to be a difference in trend. Okay, we're able to hold it, find it from way down there all the way through. We bounced off of it. We're coming back. We're at 24.07 right now in the after hour. A lot happened tonight as the markets come down. I mean, we're talking about PayPal under 40. We're talking Bitcoin at 60,000. Let's go look at Bitcoin. There's the drop off on Bitcoin. You had this level in the 90s that people were looking at and talking about for the last couple of weeks. And now falling through the ground. I mean, all the way to 60. And I'll go to, instead of the weekly number, let's go to the 5-minute number, 60,279. So straight down to the ground, and then a V recovery. Out of all of these recoveries from the bottom, I haven't seen a massive V recovery. You see it here? This was a straight shot down, but not a full recovery back. So not really bullish on that end. It's tough to find a full recovery, full V-shaped recovery. Even there, look at that. Drop, no recovery in sight. So what does that mean for your investment? Look at this. Drop, recovered, and went even higher. That made sense. On this one, it was a massive drop all day. Recovered right there, right to it. So should we start seeing a rebound here? Is this the bottom? Bottom might be in. 60,000 might be the bottom. That might be the lowest that people are willing to live with right now. Huge conversation about this only because there's collateral and there's unrealized gains and there's all this talk. So I actually had to go check out all the reasons why an individual would transfer money out of their current cold storage wallet on another platform and why you would take it over to Coinbase Prime, like GameStop did last week. GameStop took their Bitcoin over to Coinbase Prime, and Coinbase Prime allows you to leverage your position of cryptocurrency. Because they allow you to do it, they can give you up to from anywhere from 6 to 10x on your money. So if they were borrowing against their own crypto, they could have. The fact that crypto's dropped in price, that's not going to matter. Not to GameStop's balance sheet because, one, they're borrowing money now if they were. And that would be their collateral at that valuation where they locked in a rate. Or we're down here in the 60s and we're able to buy it down here. And I wouldn't have a problem with them buying more. I just wouldn't. But, it's the idea is that Bitcoin it did a half. And then like every 4 years, it does this cycle where it has a reset. Pretty much a 75% reset. And let's go look at that really quick. So let's go to the weekly. This is Bitcoin. Obviously, all the way up to 126. Ryan Cohen tweeted YOLO right here. Then it went up crazy. And now it got shut back down, back to those same previous levels of the wedge that they had. You saw the wedge. Okay. Now, as I go across the timeline, these were massive days right here. This is 2021, 2022, 2023, when you and I were buying Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and GameStop at the same time. So it ran all the way sky high, touched the ground. When it touched the ground way down here, that is the exact time GameStop found its bid to go up. So touched the ground after all liquidity was pumped into it, fell down, it ran back up, and then it continued to fall to rock bottom status, all the way down to $15,000 of Bitcoin. From 69,000 down to 15,000. From 70 to 15, you could divide that by 5. You're looking at around like 16%, less than 20%. I mean, it's not a good number to be at. But is that right? It's 25, 30, 60? Yeah. It's going to be around 20%. So they lost 80% essentially from this top point to this bottom point. Before that, you have this top point in 2017 at 19,000 and dropped down to 5,000, 3,500, whatever it may be, way down here at the bottom. So it lost 80% back then, 90%, whatever, very close. So 80, 90 in that range. So no, it's no different here. For it to lose 50%, could it go even lower? Possibly, go to 40. But this is a rinse and repeat of what's ever it's always happened. Where it peaked up, hit the ground, found a leg up, and then started running, and it went to all-time highs. Fell down, went back up and tested, fell down, went straight to the ground, 2022, all the way down the gutter, and came up even higher. Cup, handle, breakout. Now you're here with the head and shoulders, And what you're going to look for is a complete rebound out of here, and maybe it goes even higher. I mean, that's a possibility. We could just do maybes. It wouldn't matter. Bitcoin's not going to matter to me. I don't care about Bitcoin. Not at all. Never have, actually. And you guys know that how I feel about cryptocurrency. The Professor and Rock Bottom are recurring villains and characters in the Felix the Cat animated series in the 1950s and 60s. I had no idea about that, Stock Jockey. If Bitcoin can hold 60K, 20K is next. Anthony, if they can't hold it, that'd be pretty good. I think we'd get a really good price. I wouldn't be mad if Ryan doubles down here, bringing the average down. Good point, Stacks. That's a great point. Brilliant point. Average of 106. You put in another $500 million at 60. Wow. Well, how many coins would you buy? I don't know. Almost 1,000 coins. Almost 10,000 coins at that point. So we'd have somewhere in the range of 9,000. So we'd have, not good at math. But you'd have like a 1.3, 1.4, or 11,400, somewhere in there, coins at an average buy, 70,000, maybe more. Something to that effect. It'd be really good. We'd get it way down. So, but yeah, it's Bitcoin. What are we going to do? I'm waiting for 3 years. You've been a member, Up Dog. Thank you so much, man, for being a part of the channel, supporting us the way you do. I really appreciate you. I will tell you what's happening. People know. What's happening is GameStop has this opportunity to buy all these assets at the bottom. And if you saw Dr. Michael Burry, he talked about it. He said this is a good time to look for things to buy, like in the past. So Palantir at 130 is not a good buy for me. Costco at 960, 989, not a good buy. But I wonder what else you could buy at these levels, because things are going to be coming down over the next 12 months. So I'll sit back and wait for it. I really will. This is not games. That's Palantir. This is GameStop right here. So GameStop's chart looks healthy, still trending upward. Don't let somebody tell you any different. But there are some outside factors, right? Gold down, silver down, Bitcoin down, whole world's down. That's collateral for it. Rates are flat, employment up. Housing apparently is booming. I don't know. There's some I read, some I heard, some I feel. But not for me. Not for me. I care about people and the way they invest their money. I really do care about it. Want to let you guys know that the free float or the float that's locked up by the insiders is around 40 million shares. That represents almost 10% of the whole company and counting, because they're going to buy more. They're going to continue to buy more. And our float is currently at 448 million shares. Not a very big float. You could still manufacture it, move it, give it some movement. But right now we've moved up over $4 a share over the last 3 weeks. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy. Want to talk to you guys about one of the updates that was happening on the market today. Overall, it's earnings week. And as tech comes out with their earnings and everyone's trying to give you a number, we have to be aware that we're a month ahead. We're a month ahead from every report. Banks announced last week. Now you have tech announcing, and GameStop doesn't announce until the end of March. It's a new month for us. February's tough. It's a small month. Days are rapid. We're already going through. First week's almost knocked out. Then we only have 3 weeks left. But when you get to March and you see GameStop taking their Bitcoin, putting it elsewhere, getting leverage. You see Ryan naming that he's going to, do an acquisition and it's going to take everything. For it to come down to $23 a share, for people to start pushing it down, that's not realistic price movement. It's not natural. It's not organic. This is manufactured. This whole outcome has been this way. I've never shied away from it. I'm just telling you, the real fraud out here is the devaluation of what GameStop is for what they do, for as big as they are. They're not very big at all. They don't have tremendous revenue. They don't have, this plethora of shares and institutional investors. It's just an undervalued metric. when it comes to profit. If you could tell me I'm making more money, I'd be like, that's awesome, because that's all you would really care about. It's not how you make it; it's just you're making more. And in this case, GameStop has better margins. They're making more money every time, and people need to give it value. But give it a month, guys. I know we're all on pins and needles after Ryan Cohen announces something big's coming. Just give it a month, relax, rinse and repeat. A lot of you guys texting and messaging. I mean, they're trying to blind you with Epstein files. They're telling you there's alien invasion coming, and then they're giving you the Super Bowl this week, and they're trying to tell you all these ads. You have a Pepsi commercial that's winning all those awards already before it even goes live. 2 bears, a Coke bear, and whatever. And Pepsi did a really good job on the commercial. But then you look at the other commercials for Budweiser. You think everyone's trying to get back that red, white, and blue and what's American. For GameStop, just so that we know, it'd be awesome to have a Power Packs commercial. If they would surprise you on that, or to have a commercial about anything, just having GameStop back into the limelight would be worth everything. I wouldn't care how many millions of dollars it cost either. I would want them to have that brand recognition throughout the world, and I want them to do it. I just don't think they will right now. There's 6 reasons why people buy everything. There's 6 reasons why people do everything, anything. And the 6 reasons why people do anything, one would be the fear of loss. Then there's the fear of pain. Then there's pride. Then there's fun and recreation. There's a lot of ways to solicit a response from somebody and why they do things. And so when I look at GameStop's call to actions on any advertisement, any marketing front, I don't feel it. I don't feel like they're actually trying just yet. They're appealing. I don't know if you guys saw the little controller one where it said no rubbers, right? Get rid of the rubbers. And if you don't know, if you're not born in my age, rubbers is a code word or similar to condoms. So when somebody says, hey, you got any rubbers? That's what they're talking about. It's an old 70s and 80s thing where you got a rubber, because we all know in the 60s they didn't wear them. But here you are saying GameStop's using that verbiage, trying to trigger response from you. But then there's also the verbiage out there that says, hey, let me scare the living daylights out of you. GameStop's about to merge and acquire something that's going to make them worth hundreds of billions of dollars. That response should solicit something from short sellers. Some type of action, some type of, hey, you know what it did? They pushed the price down even further. They're doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on their stupidity. It's going to cost them. You guys keep owning the float. You guys keep doing what you do. I had to deal with some AMC cats out here saying, how many people own the float? None of them. You got $10, you might own the whole company. But I've been looking at companies. I've been looking at ways for GameStop to manufacture like a triangular, bilateral merger acquisition, whatever the hell they want to call these things. And for me, I listened to Carter's Corner Pocket last night and this morning. I listened to Dynamite_41. These are both YouTubers, guys, who talk GameStop. I listened to them today, and it was more like we just got to sit back and have patience. And we've had patience this whole time. Just let it happen. We're here, guys. We're here. We're 5 years ahead of the curve. The curve is, hey, are you willing to hang on for 5 years? Let's see what you're made of. Well, I'm 5 years in. I'm here. Now what? Let's go again. Run that shit back. I don't mind waiting, but I know this time as I wait, there's going to be a little bit less said, a little bit less hate. Some of those guys ironed themselves out. Some of those guys had to go get jobs and go get a life and get out of mine. So I'm good with it. And I think you guys should be good with it too. Be excited for GameStop. Be excited for Ryan Cohen, and be excited for yourself. If you're making plans already for money you haven't cashed out on, well, you can do that. I daydream all the time, certainly about having a lottery ticket in my pocket. But right now I have 2,479 lottery tickets, and I know it. They're not lottery tickets. They're rocket tickets, and they're one ticket to the moon, and I'm ready to go. So GameStop, keep killing it. Ryan Cohen, keep killing it. I understand the Bitcoin move. I understand the announcing of where you think you want to be in the near future, whether that's giving everyone a heads up about what's coming, great. Whether that's telling Dr. Michael Burry he needs to come on now and figure it out, awesome. But I don't like when people spend their whole day speculating about the next move when all you have to do is trust Ryan Cohen and invest the best you can. It's not about what GameStop's next move. It's what's your next move. That's the difference here tonight. So Like I said, I'm pressed on time. I got to go do some stuff, but I like seeing you guys face to face every now and then. You guys are built for it. 20 free memberships for the whole show. Holy hell. Thank you. That was nice of him. I was just thinking tinfoil, but what if Ryan Cohen leveraged the Bitcoin to cover a Super Bowl commercial? Bank of America increased their holdings into GameStop 91%. Yeah, I saw it. And I see a lot of things. I don't necessarily make content off of them, but everyone coming to the party crashing now, they're still late. Can I tell you guys? You got this guy who came into the chat the other day, this Armenian guy. He's not Armenian, by the way. He said he was, but he's lying. He said he's from Armenia, but he got caught in a lie. And he basically said, you're all bag holders because you overpaid for your shares back then versus now. Look at me. I bought them 2 weeks ago, and I had $10,000 and I bought in. So, that's like a real beginner way of looking at it. That for me, I told him, I said, I'm not a bag holder. I'm up. Go look at my position. I'm up today. I'm still green. I'm going to be green. My cost average is lower than most people's. But even my boy Dynamite _41, who has literally $80-something thousand worth of GameStop, and he's up on his 3,300 shares. The guy's up because he's bought him at $21, his cost average. He's been averaging up the whole damn month, the whole year. But what's the point of it this way? I'll tell you the point. That dude who bought in 2 weeks ago can't sell his shares. He's going to pay a tax penalty. They're considered short sales. And what that means is you haven't held them for over a year. So the fact that people are coming to your party and telling you don't know what you're doing and you're the reason and all this bullshit, but yet I got guys like Endgame, I've got guys in the whole chat, and there's numerous people here that have been here so long, it's not even close. You go look at Updog, Endgame and Updog. These dudes been here for 3 years, 4 years. That means your GameStop shares are vested. They're seasoned. They're long. You'll get taxed different. You'll get taxed minimal as it is. So just know that's what's happening with the market itself. Another thing I want to dispel and get the hell out of here, just because I'm not with it as of now. I'm not with it as of now. Will I get with it when GameStop does it? I don't like the ideas coming from certain people. This Bed Bath & Beyond and T0 bullshit. Bed Bath & Beyond came out with an ad, called themselves, we're the T0 blah, blah, blah. You're not. And you tied Bed Bath & Beyond to it with a title because you're looking for a land grab. You didn't do the damn ad when you were, the Overstock.com and T0. You didn't do that. But you do it now with brand recognition to solicit a response from retail investors. Okay? You're not going to get it from me. I don't give a damn what you think you're worth or what you think you're going to revolutionize and change. It's not the partnership that I would do. But hey, Ryan's going to figure something out. I'm just going to laugh at all of you. Like I've been laughing at all of you for 3 years. One, I laughed at you about AMC. I told you it wasn't the investment. 5 years ago, I did that. Guess what happened 5 years later? I'm right. It's so criminal that you're down. I don't even know what the percentage is. I believe it's from 500 million shares to over 5 billion shares, up to 10 billion shares. The equivalent. It's a dramatic decrease for you. You've lost 20x your position. Everyone's down 95% on their investment. Every single person. Miss me with the bullshit. That's AMC. So I'm laughing. Next one was Bed Bath & Gone. Now, when I tell you guys there's nothing there for them, there's nothing there for them, any of them that rolled their shares into the DK Butterfly bullshit. Wouldn't matter if GameStop connected and took over and did all this. You wouldn't get $1. You don't own a share, and you never will. It's that simple. The DD's wrong. You guys are wrong. I'm laughing. So now that I've mentioned the two biggest monsters in the room, there's other things like Mullen Automotive. There's other investments like Wolf Speed and Tupperware. And I just named the ones that come to mind because I know the grifters that pushed them. For me, it's GameStop. I got a guy who's like, Marantz was wrong about all this. No. I've been right plenty of times. But I'm definitely right about GameStop. I'm so right that the CEO and chairman of the board and all the officers keep buying millions and millions of dollars worth of shares. Yeah. Because they watch this show and they mimic what they see here. I say, damn, Marantz had a good idea. Marantz is really thinking outside the box. Marantz is doing all the heavy lifting. Don't worry, Ryan. I told you, I'm not going to let you fail, bro. But no to tokenized bullshit teaser. I don't have time for it. Marantz, I had a little daydream today. Ryan dropped in news in a Super Bowl commercial. It's not possible, but damn, the world went mad. If Martin Luther King was English, sure, he had a dream. I had a dream that Ryan Cohen could run a company and private equity wouldn't be messing with him all the damn time. I have a dream that companies will be graded not based off of the content of their character and or the optics of their company, but based off the balance sheets, the actual fundamentals. I have a dream that maybe Ryan Cohen one day will be your father. All of you haters, call him daddy. That is my dream. It's all good. Or call me. It's cool. Cohen is about to slam it out the park, bro. Market makers, do you see Wayfair as a possible for GME? Or is that for Marantz? Chris McShaw, it's a possibility. Possibility because their creator is over at Volition Capital with Ryan Cohen, Larry Chang, and Alan Adel, and Michael Day. 20 free memberships for the show coming from the one, the only, Endgame. I believe Endgame's from France or from Europe. He's somewhere in Europe. I forget where he's from. Don't ever let me disrespect him. The Real White 2, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Sergio, there's some people just sitting in the cut getting free memberships. Good job. Dang. Yeah, shout out to Endgame for the deal. And shout out to all the guys who've ever helped out over the years. You know who you are. Ruben, Donko. Man, so many damn people that I can't even name. Like Derek H. Hot this year. So many people, dude. I rack my brain with it. Even there's, dude, how many people? There's Pete, Paulo. I can't even go through it. That's how bad it is, guys. My brain, I hit one. I'm like, there's Josh Brown. Boom. There's what was her name? There's Pam, Amber, Sharon, and there was Wendy. There's so many. There's a Stephanie. You guys remember Stephanie? Her and her husband were in here. KYP, not to be confused with PYT. Pretty young thing. Yeah, a whole group of you guys, man. Wayfair, I hope not. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough buy for me, but how do you collect a free membership? You just hang around and open up memberships and you get one. You got one. We will know it's time when the general wears his helmet. Oh, yeah. I get it. I remember that Armenian dude. Armenian is currently in the Discord jail. Oh, bro, he's never coming back. Oh, GME. Naked Bermudas. You tried me last week. You tried to say some stupid shit, and apparently you said something stupid now. Are we scared about that Bitcoin possible loss on the earnings report, or is this a buying opportunity? Yeah, bro. You asking, are we scared, means you are scared. Why? How is this even a possibility? Like, whatever the hell happens to Bitcoin has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with GameStop. I promise you. Who gives a shit where Bitcoin go to zero? Wouldn't matter. There's nothing to me. GameStop still runs a great company. They're still making tons of money, hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And I promise you, they're gonna make the right decisions. But Bitcoin? Pfft. Let me know when you're scared of Bitcoin. I'll show you all the institutions who own it. Get out. Anyway, I ain't selling a single share. There we go. What do you do to claim the members? You already got one, Tone Rod. Calm down, bro. I'm in 5 years. Booyah. Why would you be scared of buying GameStop based off of Bitcoin price? That's my point. That was crazy. Because 500 million of GameStop is now 250 million. They didn't sell. It will damage next earnings. Joe, you're pretty dumb. So what? So the price will go up and down. Oh no. I get to buy more GameStop for $0. Oh man. The price, matter of fact, GameStop showed losses because of Bitcoin being down at $60,000. They lost half their investment, man. They lost $250 million. Damn, what happens to GameStop then? I don't know. They made $600 million adjusted for the year. What's the loss of $250 million? I mean, shit, we had years where we were losing $500 million. We had years where we only made $6 million. Now we're making $600 million. It's okay. It's okay. This dude dying to come in here and say some bullshit. Personally, I don't mind, but I feel like the price might tank on earnings. Okay, who gives a shit about the price? Let the price tank. Let that shit go all the way down to $10. What are you going to do? You going to get mad that the price is down on GameStop? The mentality is mind-boggling. To even talk about it. It's embarrassing. These are not deal breakers. These are not deal breakers. I'm a fan of the Dallas Cowboys. Because they lose games, who cares? I'm a fan. That's what I do. I'm invested. I'm good, man. I'm a fan of GameStop. I don't care what they come up with on earnings. Doesn't matter to me one bit. I've been here too long. I've been here 5+ years, not giving a shit what happens to the company. Not at all. I believe that we will win. Si se puede. Do you understand? I say it in every language I can. I believe. Do you? Because if you did, you wouldn't say the shit and print it up and put it out there for everyone to consume. Doesn't work that way. You speak about negative, this tone, undertones, it's going to creep in and take over your life. I've seen it. I got a whole group of people just like you. And guess what they did? They got on their boat and they left because they did covered calls and they got caught with their pants down. And I told them, don't do it. Why? Because you probably don't have the temperature for it. You probably don't have the volatility acumen for it, and you probably can't stand it. You probably your threshold for risk is probably like way over the limit. You're like, no, what? Can I handle this? No, I can't handle it. Okay, good. Bunch of kids in the chat. I wonder how old you are, GME Naked Bermudas. The Discord's open. I can open it up right now if you want me to. Bring your happy ass in here. But it's fun to make money too. Ha ha ha. You're stupid. And you talk like a robot. Price going down means we all get it. How could I ever? Dude, Grand Theft Auto 6 hasn't even come out. And you're worried about Bitcoin pricing? Better wait. God. I'm pretty sure one earnings isn't going to change anything since the price of Bitcoin is an unrealized, gain or loss. Always buy the dip. Come on, everyone knows that. Simple trick. Bet bad and gone. You don't really listen to Marantz? They told you, bro. Appreciate you. No, and I appreciate you. Might sell 5 shares a month after 300 million market cap. 300 billion market cap. Got it. Man, I remember when you were telling us about GameStop at $12 a share. I've been here for a little bit. You're welcome. Do you remember what I was saying back then when it was like $10, $12? I said, this is grossly underpriced. This is criminal. It should not be $10 a share. How the hell is our market cap only $3 billion? No way. We have $1 billion. Yeah. Then everyone jumped in on the train. Tony De Niro. GameStop's only worth $3 a share. Martin Scarelli, it's only worth $6. Yeah, all those liars. They all bought it at different prices. How in the hell did you not buy it at 10? You thought it was worth 3? And then it went to 20, and then I bought it at the low. I bought it at 20. You just said it was worth 3 2 weeks ago, and now you're buying it at 20? The fuck are you doing? Talking to you, Tony. You did that. I got the bottom. We know you do. The CEO and the board thought tens of millions of dollars, they bought tens of millions of dollars worth of shares, even as Bitcoin's going down. So they obviously aren't worried about the company's investment. No. Why would you be worried about that, Bermudez? Thank you. I remember that one time you were wrong, Marantz. You remember the one time I was wrong? When I thought I was? Yeah. Endgame, is he from France? He's from London. My bad, bro. What's the difference between London and France? It's all the same to me. Shit's just over the pond, bro. I don't want to break it to you guys. And if Philly says GameStop and Take-Two, heard it here first. Yeah, if they want to go ahead and overpay for it. I don't like Take-Two for a reason. They front load their money, and they're in debt by like $5 billion right now because they're spending money they don't have. And then they play catch up once they release the game. And they're going to make it up, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, it's one of those things. Financially, it doesn't look right. It hurts my heart sometimes. But anyway, I don't know if Europeans know this. Germans, Belgium, Italy. Because all you guys watch the show. I get it. You guys love my accent as much as I love yours. But I don't think any of you guys know how much we as Americans think all you dudes live in the same spot. It's the same shit, bro. When I can take one train and get to 12 different countries, it's all the same shit. It ain't no different. I'm just saying. Respectfully. Love you guys. Marantz needs to use his passport and travel. No. Bro, I ain't leaving, bro. I don't know when I'm going to go get that passport. Yeah. You've been wrong before, bro. You said you could eat 10 McMuffins. No problem. Bro, I had 8 of them, man. They were tough. Ugh. This was Bermuda's second account since it got muted from chatting to you. I agree with all you say, but we almost had an 8 profit earnings in a row. The fuck? Shut your ass up, bro. We almost had. What are you talking about? Is there something you don't know that I know? Oh, we lost it, man. I've been here following Marantz since day one. You just don't know. GameStop short seller? That's you have an account called GameStop short seller. That's your backup account, Bermudas. Do you understand? No, really. I'm serious. How do you claim the free membership? What do you click on to claim one? You already have a membership, bro. I think it's funny how he got caught from your timeline, from your time question. That was funny. You made a second account just to type here. It's my 15th account. Oh, yeah. These meltdowners are insane, bro. Oh, God. God, I love GME, and you guys hate me so much. You don't know how to conduct yourself. How do you love GME? Then, for stating a fact. It's not a fact. You know what's a fact? You're gross. It's a fact. That's all I could say. You type like you're in some third world country. I am. Armenia? That's hilarious. These people are insane. They make 16 accounts just to keep coming back. I wonder if my accounts they come up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, you got a new subscriber. No, you don't. You got a new subscriber. No, you don't. Why are they like this? What's the point? It's a small live stream about GameStop. Thank you. They need to rattle the channel to try to weed some of us out. Yeah, they just don't understand our cult. Yeah, absolutely. Some guys left, though. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I remember who they were. I'm going to pull a stacks. I'm going to go take a shower, quick shower, and be right back. Dudes, don't get the visual. Just leave it alone. Do they do this stuff on other streams? Like if I go join Disney stock live stream, will there be Armenian trolls trying to tell you to sell Disney stock? No. And they don't do it to other YouTubers. They don't do it to Jackie. They don't do it to Jeremy. They don't do it to Tony. Nobody. They don't get smeared all over the meltdown. Nope. None of them. Just me. Let that be your lesson. Just me. I must have did something right. If GameStop has a price, I'm buying it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's been cool kicking back and listening to Ryan's plan. Glad to be a part of all this with Team 51. Thank you, Tone. Thank you, man. CCP, Golby says the GOAT. Thank you, Golby. That Armenian guy was definitely fake. Yeah, I know. I called it out. I really like the eBay idea. I buy a lot of parts And their whole website could use some updating, and Ryan would do wonders with that website. There you go, Tone Rod. Me too, babe. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got shit to do, people to see, all the good stuff. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop GameStop. I could talk it all night if I could. But all you doubters on GameStop, do me a favor. Just remember, so far, so fake.